We used to crawl, now we run the world. How do you feel? I feel. We used to crawl, now we run the world. How do you see what I see? We used to crawl, now we run the world. I know. We used to crawl, now we run the world. I know.
Bro, like seriously, like I mean,
No, that's a real thing.
Would you go
No,
into Funky Panther and talk about your music? Nah, dog, sandwiches. We were talking about the perfect fucking sandwich.
so last question before we get deep into the episode, when we start the actual episode. So you're eating your sandwich, right? What do you eat on the side of that? Because me, I eat like ramen noodles. Like I get ramen
Noodles with a sandwich?
Yeah, bro. I mean
That's two different whole meals.
no, like just the little box ramen. I get my
That's supposed to be
sandwich,
like
I
a
eat it.
single, like that's a serving. Like that's your, like the one. Okay,
Look at me, I'm a fucking garbage disposal. What do you want from me? Why are you fucking fat shaming me, bro?
the package of ramen's supposed to be just a meal.
No, fuck no, it ain't enough. It ain't enough.
Bro's over here like, I ain't poor anymore. I can have 2 meals.
Oh, so you're saying Porky can't eat more than a sandwich and ramen? Like, okay, you eat the whole box of mac by yourself?
Yes, I would.
That's a 3-serving meal.
Okay. All right. So,
Why you get mad at him?
I'm a guest. I'm a guest.
Don't come at our guests, bro. Leave him alone.
Sorry. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy. It was an accident. I was having too much
Get
fun.
in here. We got to start the
Holy
show.
shit, okay.
We got to start the show.
That was the best that we had. First 30, that was the best.
Oh, hello, everyone, and welcome to the Funky Panther. Coming from Fort Worth, Texas, we've got a hell of a show for you here on episode 143. We have got Kai Woods in the building. What's up, Kai?
What's up, man?
So glad to have you here. Man, we've been having fun in the first 30, and we're ready to talk about Kai, the music, all this good stuff. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Let's get into it. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier,
And I'm Tim.
and we are.
The Funky Panther! Just me?
Yep.
Just me.
Just you.
What
Just
the fuck,
you.
guys? Just leave me hanging. I know how you feel now, Kai. Just a bunch of assholes in here. Ridiculous. So, as usual, we had a lot of fun on our first 30 here on YouTube, where we're live with everyone in the chat room, just talking about what we've been up to the past week, and it got weird. It got fun. I'm like, we're not even drinking. I'm just like, I can't stop
Speak
laughing.
for yourself, man. I'm over here like
You're drinking over there? Well, Kai and I are just
we're
like
gonna-
sparkling water over here. And,
Whiskey.
I'm having a great
both
time.
are drinking.
Here.
well,
Hey, I got another one here for you. It's black raspberry.
he already didn't like that one, so I'm sure he's
said
going to
LaCroix
love it.
tastes like
I
ass.
take a break, bro.
God damn it, man.
He said that the
It's amazing.
LaCroix tastes
It's
like
amazing.
ass, is
I
what he
mean,
said.
it's like weak, like
This episode's
sparkling
sponsored by
water.
LaCroix.
LaCroix. You want to drink ass? Drink LaCroix. It's ass. You already know what it is, man. Like Chad said, we
Nothing
are the
but
Funky
illustrious
Panther.
guests.
Nothing but illustrious guests here on the Funky Panther.
Hell,
Today's episode, we got Kai Woods. Kai,
that is correct.
welcome to the show.
appreciate you guys having me.
So,
You having fun so far?
Oh man, I'm having a fucking blast.
Are we
I'm
having
a blast.
fun yet?
Oh my god.
What I've found about Kai in the first 30 minutes is that, and I'm going to give away too much here. I think
Give away a little
I'm
bit.
going to give away a little bit that he loves knitting with his grandma,
That's true.
and that he loves to lie.
He likes to lie. He likes a certain kind of sandwich with chips in
Yeah.
there for the crunch.
ham,
Turkey,
Mayo,
mayo,
mustard,
mustard, lettuce, tomato.
lettuce,
Lettuce,
tomato.
tomato.
Y'all
bread.
remembered all that shit?
chips, and smush it down.
Yeah.
And they got to be plain Lays or Doritos.
Or Doritos.
And he does not pair that with ramen noodles like your dumbass
Hey, you
does.
son of a bitch.
Disgusting.
That was
Disgusting.
The first 30. We didn't talk about that.
We're not talking about that in the main
Son
show.
of a bitch. Anyways, as I was saying earlier, and he also loves fresh toast. French toast.
French
yes,
toast.
yes.
We talked way too much about French toast
we did.
in the first 32.
There's no reason.
It gets
to.
weird sometimes, man. It gets weird.
happens.
You, you can go and catch that. It's going to be on
Yeah.
YouTube if you want to. It's a good time.
Also, the man loves midget porn. So
Yeah.
fun time.
Yeah.
That
yeah,
we didn't talk about.
No, we didn't
All right.
talk about that.
So, Kai, Mr. Kai Woods,
Yeah.
all the way from Indiana,
Yep.
now
You know
at
how we know that?
DFW. Because we have to know these things. I'm Nardwar,
Ooh, we didn't.
right?
Yes.
Nardwar.
Your Kai
we have to. We have to know.
Your Kai wins. We have to know.
What I was going to say is, like, we got to meet you finally this weekend, right?
Yep.
We had the event over Ernie Day. We got to host. We were so excited to be able to host Ernie Day.
Y'all did a fucking amazing job.
Man,
by the
thank
way.
you. Appreciate
Allegedly.
it. You did
You
an
did
amazing job.
amazing. You did amazing.
But shout out to Ernie and congratulations, because that was a hell of an event that you put on.
Yes.
A lot of people showed up. All the musicians, the artists, fantastic. I mean, whoever was hosting, just amazing, really. I mean, it was us, so it was fantastic. We got to introduce Jay Diggs, the Prodigy. He started us off. Then Kai Woods. We got to hear you and meet you for the first time, bro. Like, I was kind of blown away. Like, I haven't seen you live yet, and then just meeting you, like, you're so genuine and cool and nice, and so
You're so cool.
yeah. Like, after you performed, Javier and I were here, like, whispering to ourselves, like, hey, we got him on the show, right? We're on the show soon, yeah. All right. And then you're still on a high from coming off stage because you killed it, and like you could see it, in your face. You felt like you killed it, right?
Be honest.
Yeah.
I'm be honest with y'all. I never say this to nobody. I'm nervous and always think I do bad up there.
Really?
I always try to get my 100%, but I always in my head up there.
What about when you were done? Did you
But
feel
when
like
I'm
you
done,
did it?
Every time when I'm done, it's like I slowly start to understand that I killed it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not. I don't really need people to tell me I killed it. It's just I have to get over that.
I feel you.
This is what I think. I think you need the people that have never heard you before to tell you you've killed it.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes you can't hear it from your friends because
No.
they're going to support you no matter what.
That's the same shit. You
So,
always
like,
hear,
same
yeah.
for us. We're
That's
like,
why I
God,
never ask Rob anything.
yeah.
We don't either, but for different reasons.
Hey man, we're putting that fucking sticker over our fucking sticker, man. What the fuck, bro?
Yeah, motherfucker. That was you. So, yeah, we've got Rob here from the Fed podcast.
I'm just glad that I'm just glad that they were cheap ass stickers. That's all I could say.
Yeah, I just threw that.
Sorry,
right in the
Osos.
garbage. Yeah.
Also, it's RAP. What are you
Well,
talking
no,
about?
Grizzly made the
Grizzly
sticker.
made the stickers.
Oh fuck! Sorry, Grizz.
So we got to talk to you right after you performed, and we're like, hey man, we'd love for you to come on, as soon as you can. And then we're like, all right, well, how about in a few days? And here we are.
Well, I was like, "What's your schedule look like Wednesday or Tuesday or whatever?" And
Today's Wednesday. Well done with this story.
yeah. And I was like, "Man, you like ramen with sandwiches?"
You got
I
weird.
want to be friends. You want a ramen sandwich and come over on Wednesday?
I thought it was strange though. That then these two walk up and like, "Hey, Kai Woods come on the show Wednesday." I'm like, "All right," just out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just surprise. I'm like, "Cool."
Yeah, it was kind of on the spot. We got to hear you, and we've already kind of been talking on social media and stuff like that, and so it was just like perfect opportunity to be like, all right, let's lock this down, get it going. And so we got to see you perform, and then Fostepco was there with Dank,
OG Tropicana,
and then D-Lo.
They was dope. They was dope.
They did a great job.
What did they remind you of?
Bone Thugs.
A little
like
bit.
early around that time.
Early Bun Thugs.
I like that style though. I like how they going about it. We don't got much of that anymore.
No, we don't. No,
Yeah,
it's
so-
been the last time I heard something like that was the verses that obviously Bone Thugs,
Yeah.
3-6, but you don't see those duos or triples anymore.
Not
It just
at all.
reminded me of that like '90s West Coast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like 100% was just like, dude, this is
It's cool because they get to
This is
feed off
fucking
each
good,
other, and
yeah.
they have their own individual shit going on.
Right.
You know what I mean? But like collectively, they were like finishing each other's verses and things like that, just going back and forth. It was a lot of fun. It was cool
Our
to watch them.
personalities match well. They were
Yeah,
up there together. It was dope.
I mean, I've hung out with Dank so many times now, but I've never.
Oh yeah, y'all best friends.
But
or
I've
what?
never. No, every time.
Oh yeah, you're just real
Every
close
time-
with
Y'all
Shut
go
up.
knitting, y'all hold hands.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Dank.
So every time that we're
This can't
out,
be right.
Bro,
every time that
stop
we're
name
out,
dropping, bro. Stop name dropping, man.
every time we're out, Dank's always there.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've been around Dank all this time, and I knew that he rapped, but I never have actually heard him.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so that was my first time hearing him. I'm like,
Then why do you
okay,
keep
cool.
telling them, "I like your music, Dank"?
I've never said I like
Dank,
his
your
music.
music's really good.
I've never said that.
Great artist. Did you know I have an allowance?
Just shut you right off.
No, don't shut him off. That shit was gold.
Sorry, buddy. I love you, man.
Yeah, so they killed it, and then we got to introduce. It's Ernie, and then he performed a little bit like Roan.
No,
came up.
we didn't introduce.
We introduced Roan,
Yeah.
who introduced Ernie. It was like an Inception situation where we introduced the guy introducing the guy.
Yeah. It's weird.
And then, out of nowhere, Lou shows up and does a song with Ernie, that song hadn't come out yet.
No.
He talked about his freestyle on our show last week or the week before, right? He was talking about, I got to get that song out. I didn't know what he was talking about. Apparently, he's got that song with Lou that they haven't dropped yet. It was good. And then Lou did...
Bitch, why not?
Bitch, why not?
Yeah.
Bitch, why not? That's my boy right
That's
there.
a
Shout out to
classic
Lil,
right
man.
there.
Yeah, Lou's great. Just all across the board, it was a hell of a show. Nothing but fantastic musicians.
Yeah.
The place was packed. I hadn't been to the Cicada yet. I mean, very much like Mass. Obviously, it's the same building. But I don't know. It's a cool feel. Have you been there before?
No, that was my first time there.
Yeah?
First time there ever.
And you're performing?
Yeah,
Nice.
performing, man.
Cool. Yeah, it was a good time. I mean,
I enjoyed it.
Enjoyed it.
Had a good time.
then after that,
Thanks for inviting me, Ernie.
You don't sound like
No, I just don't ever go out.
No.
I don't ever go out. That was late.
This
That was a
man
late
never
night.
goes out.
and then when he does go out, he's forced to go up on stage and get
Just
real
like,
outside
dude,
of his
I really
comfort
don't want to
zone.
fucking do that. All right.
Probably in those caves.
Look, I am,
Kidnapping
Cave
kids.
monster
I am one of
eating
them-
ass.
I am one of those cave monsters. Like you said, how you just got that. You're nervous up on stage.
Yeah.
Dude, I hate being up on stage in front of people talking or doing anything.
He actually
like,
outed you to me about that.
I know. Did he?
Threw you
What?
under the bus. Yes. He came and said, yeah, he's gonna fuck it up. So just tell me everything I need to say.
Just gonna lean over.
I'm gonna throw you under the bus. I'm gonna throw you under the
What?
bus.
Dude, I've been on your side with this whole Javier ramen situation.
Damn it, Chad, I knew it.
And you're
I
going
knew
to throw me under the
Tim's
bus.
gonna rip ass. I'm gonna let you know he sucks. He's a piece of shit. Him his little big little penis. I don't know what to tell you.
What are you talking about? All right, let's just move
The
on.
motherfucker eats peanut butter sandwiches on stage.
How funny would that be if I just walked over, just fucking eating
You're
that?
talking
like-
with a mouthful
I'm not
of
even.
peanut
I'm not even
butter.
talking. I'm just eating peanut butter sandwich on stage. Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
So Ernie Day was at the same. It was on the same day
Yeah.
as the Osos Golosos 100 episode extravaganza
their
rave.
Their rave.
Rave.
Yeah.
And so we didn't get to catch all of it, but just about everyone that was at Ernie Day, anyone that was at Ernie Day, hopped right over to the rave over at Osos Golosos.
Again, Juan Grizzly. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but Juan, Grizzly, Ghost, y'all put on a hell of a party. Holy shit.
Yeah,
like,
it was dope.
we might give y'all shit because we love you, but, our 100th episode had nothing on you. Like, they had a taco truck, they had merch, they had beer pong, they had a DJ and lights and photography areas and things like that. And we're back there shotgunning with, a shit ton
I
of
never
people.
shotgun. Y'all had me shotgun, man. I never party like that.
You got to blame JOE on that. JOE's like, hey, shotgun now, let's go. I was like, okay, whatever.
And that's the thing is if JOE's
was
telling
fun,
you,
though. It was
telling you
in
to
the
shotgun a
moment.
beer,
It was
you got to
having a
shotgun a
good
beer.
time.
I do got to ask real quick, and I'm not ageist or anything, but how old are you, Kai?
You are ages.
Whoa! Obviously, he doesn't want to be asked.
No,
What is your
I'm 30.
problem?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah, man, I'm 30.
You
for real.
you were like, oh, that 30's old man.
He
30.
could say that because
I
he's
just-
30. You know?
What?
He thinks
I thought
he's
he was
old.
like 22. You know?
I look 22. I know. I look 22.
You acted
It's a
too.
good thing.
I mean-
It's a good thing. oh, okay, asshole. All right, let's
Yeah,
get
Tim said that. I didn't.
What do you say?
I said shit.
he said shit. No. But no, yeah, I'm 30, man. I'm just like quiet. I stay to myself. So people never really could guess my age because I don't really talk that much. And I just look young as shit.
It's like that's like Bency Jones.
Yeah.
Bency Jones comes on here. He won't tell anybody how old he is.
I don't know why. You should be proud of how old you
man.
are. You should be proud of who you
So
are.
he's got this whole thing in his mind, and maybe it's true in the music industry. If people know that you're older, then they don't want to
Don't
put as much
call
time.
him out. Leave it alone. This is
I'm just saying.
Leave it
I'm
alone.
I don't
saying.
know him. I'm saying like if your music good, your music's good.
Right.
That's right. His music's fantastic.
Yeah, I know a lot of artists that popped off at the age 36, and and it's mostly like EDM, like stuff, music like that. It's mainly not rap, but
Yeah.
I don't really do rap like that anymore. So.
I think Samuel L. Jackson got his big break when he was like 38 or 40.
Also Morgan Freeman, he was like 76 when he got his first break.
What the fuck?
That can't be correct. Because what is the dude like
Bro,
122?
look at him. Look
Can
at
we-
him.
can we just say that
like,
more?
if you look at his old picture and his new picture, it's the same.
Yeah.
he looks the same his whole life.
He's been
bro.
76 his whole
His
time.
whole life, bro.
Jesus. So yeah, we had a hell of a time over at Osos Golosos. Thanks for having everybody out, and congratulations to you on your 100th episode. That kind of wraps up our weekend. Like I want to get into that because it was such a great time. The event,
pretty dope.
again, shout out to Ernie for putting it on and having us out, and then shout out to Osos for having the amazing event.
Also, man, shout out to Friends. shout out to Friends. You know, I'm going to take a page out of shout out to Dank. He's like, man, you know, shout out to Good Times. Shout out to fast cars. Shout out to ramen noodles.
Reel it back.
Shout
So
out
Friends.
to
Friends was. Shout out to Friends is what you're trying to get at.
Yes.
Yeah, it was a good friend weekend.
That was deep.
Existing friends, new friends, just a hell of a weekend for sure.
Hashtag, they say hashtag no new friends. I say hashtag new friends.
So just drop the no.
I want to go home.
Okay, let's move on. Kai,
I hate
what's
it
going on,
here.
man? Kai's like, I've been here for an hour already. I don't know what the hell's going on.
Oh my God, I'm having a blast, man.
So we came from all the way from Indiana to DFW and
There
put
it
him
is.
right on stage.
yeah.
I mean, literally just got here.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
So give us a little bit of background. So you live in the area now, but you're not originally from the area.
Yeah,
So give
no,
us a little
yeah.
bit about your background.
Well, I originally grew up in Hammond, Indiana, but I moved so much as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
you know, so I stayed in Milwaukee, I stayed in Chicago, you know, I stayed all over, so I never had a set home, so basically I really don't even feel like I have like a place I can call like mine.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I always tell people I'm really from the Midwest. Because I really am.
Just all
you know,
over?
All over, yeah. But nah, is that really what y'all want to know?
Yeah.
Where I live? That's
No, we
wanna
want
know about
we
you.
actually are going to try to
Who
go around music. Like, don't even talk about the music the entire
Don't
episode.
Talk about music?
Yeah,
Oh
we're
my
going to talk about the
God.
sandwich.
Who is-
Horrible.
who is Kai
Why
Wood?
am I here? Oh my God. No, but yeah, no.
When'd you get to
man.
Fort Worth? Like, when'd you get to the area?
Yeah, I got here like 2 years ago. Like the crazy thing is, like I came here and I came here for a job. I wasn't even gonna do music anymore.
Really?
Yeah, and I came out here and then something hit me. You know, being an artist, you always get that feeling of coming back into it. But I came out here for a job, and I'm a supervisor, basically. You know, I do something like that, and I also do what I do on the side. So it's pretty dope. When I came out to Texas, it was my first time ever coming out here. I actually never been out here before I even got my place.
Like the entire state?
So when I moved out here, I had my place where I was staying before I ever came to Texas.
Oh, shit. So you never even stood.
So I never stepped in Texas before I had my place. So it was like a whole new experience. I never lived like this far away from my family.
It's got to be a culture shock too.
You know, I guess how I am and how I always been like a loner in a sense. So it was easy for me to go experience something new. I just wanted to see how life was
Yeah.
on the other side of the states.
Wow.
Cool. Well, we're glad you're here, man.
Man, it was the best move I ever made in my life. I love Texas. I love everything about it. The
When
people.
are you able to tell people that Texas is your home? Like, this is where you're going to lay your roots?
Well, I wouldn't say I would lay my roots here because I don't know where I'm going to be at in the next 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Or
Yeah.
the next
True.
year. So I like always live in the moment. So like right now, Texas does already feel like my home because I feel so loved here. It's all about how you feel when you're somewhere. So
You've created a pretty big circle for yourself already since you've been here, right? Like, you got a
Yeah.
lot of friends. Everyone knows who Kai Woods is. You got a lot of friends, a lot of
Don't
people
say
here.
that. Everybody don't know who Kyle Woods is.
Yeah, 2 years ago, a year ago,
Don't
people were
say
talking
that.
about you.
Don't say that.
Everybody knows who Kai Woods is.
Don't say
A
that.
lot of people know who Kai Woods is.
Yeah, a couple people.
Hey, we're getting a call right now from George W. Bush. Hey,
I don't
wants to
talk to him
chime-
anymore. I don't talk to him anymore.
quit calling me
I
George!
don't talk to him anymore.
How many times have
got
people
beef.
mistaken you for Micah Parsons?
Actually,
Oh, shit.
actually, fuck you for that. But
You're not wrong.
a couple of times. Actually, you know what's crazy? When I moved out here, I had met this guy that plays Xbox with Des Bryant. So he invited me out to Kiss for Lil Wayne's birthday party.
Okay.
Des Bryant was there. Michael Parsons was there. And we were chilling for a little while. I actually like walked up to, hey, bro, you good? And then it was like, is y'all brothers? I'm like, fuck you.
Nuh-uh.
Like one of the girls asked, y'all brother? I'm like, fuck.
Is this a real story?
Guys, this is a real story. I wish I could pull up pictures with my new phone. I got the Lil Wayne didn't show up. I'm be honest with you, Lil Wayne never.
He never
showed
does.
Up. He never showed up. So
He just has to have his name on something and everybody shows up anyway. You know what I mean? Like,
I'm still a Chicago Bears fan because like where I grew up at in Hammond, Indiana, we're in Chicagoland. So we never got like Indiana Pacers or a coach like that. So
Hey, good riddance on that.
so I just want to say if y'all Dallas fans, Dallas Cowboy
Yeah.
fans,
Fuck yeah, born and raised, always.
y'all kicked our ass last year.
yeah.
Y'all did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, look, I'm not going to lie, man, because y'all's quarterback,
I'm telling you, we about to be amazing.
I have a great feeling about him, though.
Yeah.
Like, y'all got so many weapons this year. Y'all are going to be at the top. Y'all are going to make it to the
Who's the
playoffs.
quarterback this year?
Justin Fields.
Oh, is it still Fields?
Yeah.
What you mean? Still?
Well, I mean,
Don't disrespect.
did he
my
do that
Bears.
great though? I thought they were
He
going to
did
move on.
What would you mean?
Okay,
move
my bad.
on?
I'm just checking. I
I
don't know.
thought Dallas was gonna move on from Dak.
So did I. We're on the same page
Okay,
then.
damn, thought I had him.
Calm down, Parsons. All right, like I got your back.
Damn, Micah, shit.
No, but I heard that a couple times though. Yeah, just a couple.
Yeah, I didn't ever put that together, but now you said it, I'm like,
He was
I
on
can
stage.
see
I'm
it.
like, that Micah Parsons looking motherfucker.
He just
over
called
there.
himself Kai Woods on stage. What the hell's going on?
I see you, Micah. I know you're lying.
Can we just talk about your outfit on stage?
Yeah.
You look like you were dying. Like it had to have been so
You know
hot,
what?
man.
I was dying, but you know what? I look so good up there.
I mean, you
I
had
look
the,
so
you
good
had
up
the
there.
leather
You look
pants
nice.
on, the
Bro, I look
jacket.
good up there.
I would be just like one, just
It
like
was a crop
sweaty.
top
dude.
jacket though, so
Yeah.
it's like I was breathing down here.
Okay.
It was just all up here.
Had that heat all trapped up top.
Up there was like going to hell.
The
bro.
things that he does for his fans, you know what I mean?
Man,
Like he
you
is an
gotta put a
artist
show
at
on.
heart.
I had roses up there, man. I
I saw that.
I tried to illustrate a story so they could understand where I'm coming from, so they could feel me more.
So let's talk about the music because you had roses. You were handing them out to the ladies,
Yeah.
right? And then a couple of guys. That was a thing.
I did not hand a rose to a guy. This is not good documented. This is not.
I'm not gonna lie, man. I saw the roses and I thought you were gonna say, "No, you'd like to thank you. Shit don't stank." But lean a little bit closer. See, your roses really smell like doo.
But here's what's gonna happen.
What just happened?
Yeah.
He just tried to go down.
Shut up.
He did the whole thing.
So what's going to happen later on in life is Kai's going to blow up, right?
Yeah.
Nardwar's going to show up, and he's going to hand you a rose, and he's going to be like, "Here's this rose," because it's Ernie Day.
Okay.
And
I'm like, whoa.
yeah, exactly.
How did you know?
That's
How
what's
did
gonna
you
happen.
know, bro?
I want to document all this because he's gonna use our shit, man.
So
He is.
listening to you, so you had an EP that dropped last week.
Yeah,
called
KYRAN.
KYRAN,
28th, yeah.
right? Not KYRAN.
On all streaming platforms.
Yeah, I had to make sure I typed everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta do that, man. People always fuck up my name. They always
Yeah.
call me KY. Pisses me off.
You got to say like the jelly.
Pisses me off. Really grind my gears. Really grind my gears. Let you know that now.
That's some good shit. So you heard it first. Do not call him KY. The man's Kai.
But you
all
know
right?
what actually makes it worse? On Spotify, you have to say KY Woods to get to my music.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's like you
Shout
gotta
out-
say Lou dollar sign.
Yeah.
Lou
In order
Dollar
to get to
sign?
his stuff, yeah.
Lou Charles dollar.
Yeah, Lou Charles dollar sign, yeah.
So the new EP. Moving on. So most of it's kind of love music, right? Is it? Not, am I not?
Yeah. I'm more of a lover boy. Honestly, I'm more of a lover boy. So yeah, I do generally like stick to that.
So has all of your music kind of been in that same kind of genre, or is this something that
this
you're
is,
in a?
This is something brand new for me. That's why I call it KYRAN actually.
Okay.
Because it's like brand new. I used to try to rap and do Juice WRLD type stuff. And everything, and I finally started finding myself. So I started coming out with this music because I used to listen to Green Day, like Coldplay, and all those type of bands like Fall Out Boys when I was in middle school, high school. And I tried to sway away from that because people told me what I looked like. I couldn't be in that lane, really.
Kai, you know how I know you know good music? You like Coldplay.
Coldplay's amazing, bro.
Yeah. Have you seen them live, like in concert?
No, I wish I could see them live, bro. That'd be amazing, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I've seen everyone from like the lowest of the low to the highest of the high, and Coldplay puts on.
Who's
where
the highest of the
am
high?
I at? Where am I at on that list?
You're
It's very important that you answer the question
it's
truthfully.
you're kind of not in the middle, but you're less than that. But you put on a great show.
You're not in the middle, but you're less than that. That is the absolute worst thing.
You want me to tell him? Oh man, Elton John, you're right under Elton John.
I am. I'm right above him. I'm one, not
Tiny
two.
Dancer ain't shit. No, man. But I mean, I feel like you get that mix of that's kind of like the new sound right now. People mixing like rock and punk with rap.
Yeah.
And I think it's a way to with newer stuff, it's getting more emotional. You're letting your feelings out because back in the day you couldn't rap about that.
You couldn't say none of the stuff.
Because you'd be soft or
Yeah.
And now it's like it's accepted to like have music like that, and actually
Exactly.
it makes it better. Like when we were listening to your music on stage, and me and Chad were like, "God damn, dude, like this is pretty fucking good."
Did you cry? Did you cry?
Oh,
You just
spit all over
No,
me.
you spit.
There's only one local artist that has ever made any of us cry. Joe Patnev.
Joseph Neville,
man.
yeah.
Joseph Neville.
He's the one. He's got a voice of an angel, and he sings really, really sad songs, and he'll make a grown man cry.
But I will say the like indie rock / pop, and that came out too because it was a lot of fun. Like yes, it's like love music, and it could make you like want to cry if you're listening to the lyrics only, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But like when you're watching you on stage, one, you're energetic and you're like enjoying yourself.
Exactly.
Whether
The music
you
counteracts the lyrics. That's what the music counteracts the lyrics. You got the sad lyrics or whatever that make you cry, but you got the fun, upbeat tempo.
That's what I did it for. That's what I was going for because I am a emotional person. I am a person that like to talk about my feelings or what I'm going through and help people.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need them to listen, but I need something upbeat so they actually want to pay attention. Because nobody wants to live to a low vibration and then hear some low vibration words.
Right.
That's depressing.
Right.
All around me,
Oh my
are
God, that's so
familiar faces.
Exactly. Right.
Yeah, so that's why I got into that, man. And I always wanted to do something like this. Like, I always wanted to make music like this, but I never had a lane, or I didn't know how to get to this point in my
That
career.
outlet, you didn't have that.
Yeah, I didn't have
access
that.
to it.
So I think the way it sounds is because I was rapping so long. So now me trying to change and transition into this is like carrying over what I did in my other genres, which is making it sound this way.
Do you think that that's helped you mentally, like the transition of letting the feelings out?
Yes, I got to a point where the transition of doing this is like, I don't even care if nobody like my music. Like, I love it so much, and what I'm saying and what I'm doing, the right people will like it.
Yeah.
So I don't care if I don't have 1,000 fans. If I got 10 fans and I'm changing their lives and helping them better, I'm totally fine
It's
with
like you're
that.
speaking your truth.
Yeah, just speaking my truth. And if it's only for 20 people, it's only for 20 people. So,
Well, I mean,
But then those 20 people tell 20 other people, and then
And those
you just
20
start growing
people.
It makes
We're
sense.
not going to say this the rest of the episode.
Yeah, we
right? We're
are.
not going to keep. And then
Yeah.
those 20.
And then
Okay, no. What is your
And
favorite?
that's the rest of the episode.
What's your favorite song on
those
the
20
EP?
people. No. What you say?
it's like a pyramid
What's your
scheme.
favorite song on the EP?
We Used to Crawl.
Yeah, is that the first one, right?
No, that's the last one.
The last one. Okay.
Did you even listen? Huh?
Yes, but
Yeah,
it's
no, I'm joking, man. You obviously did. You saw me perform. Duh.
Idiot.
oh, you moron.
Stupid Chad.
No, what were you saying? Like, come on.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't fucking matter. Let's just move on. So why is that your favorite song on the EP?
Man, because the message on there is like, I'm saying, like, I'm talking about how we were kids and now we're growing up and now we're doing what we're doing. We make the world go around, like, and we don't even realize that we actually run the world.
Right.
And we're in a moment of time where it's just like we can make it a better place or we can make it worse. And in the song, I was like, don't answer my question. Please ask yourself, are you living a life that you're going to regret? Like, are you doing what is fulfilling you in life?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why that's one of my favorite songs.
It's deep because, I'm sure, I think I brought this up once. Somebody asked me, like, if money wasn't an option and you could do whatever you wanted, what would you do?
I'd still be making music.
Like, I mean, I don't have an answer for that. I don't
You
know what I
don't?
would do. And that, like, hurts me. Like, I
You
don't-
would be music though.
Yeah, still, like, I try to quit it so many times, and it's like it always revolves back. And then I finally say, you know what? I'm about to take it serious. And I started taking it serious when I came to Texas. And I guess that's why it's turning out like this. I never did a show until I moved to Texas.
Really?
Yeah, I never was on stage ever before.
So you were just releasing music and not going live?
Yeah, I wasn't posting about it that much. I was just sending it to my friends and family.
Yeah.
For almost like 10, 12 years.
So what can you tell us about the music video?
The music video. What music video? Huh?
You got
What
a music video?
Yeah, I do got a music video.
You motherfucker, man.
Such an asshole. Coming on the show.
We got Rob
dogging
over
us the whole fucking
Rob over
time.
here is feeding us stuff, and then he's over here like, "What music
What are you
video?" And
talking
we're like, "Okay, so is this just one big fucking bit? Are y'all just trying to gang up on us?"
I feel like
What's
I'm
the
fucking
Funky
Eric.
Panther?
I feel like I'm on Eric Andre right now.
No,
Just fucking,
man.
How much did the RAP podcast pay you? How much did they pay y'all? How much did they pay y'all?
ask him about how y'all drown puppies.
Oh my God. They drown puppies?
Hey, okay, shit, guys.
Oh,
Well done.
Hey, man,
I know
I'm
that was
sorry,
accident,
that was
but
an
it should have been on purpose.
Oh my God. Hey, KY. How many times I said that?
This is so much fun, man. I'm having so
I'm
much.
not keeping count
Oh
anymore.
my God. Tell us about the music video, you jerk.
Man, we did it at Chizzy Skate Park. It was a dope video. We had a good turnout. Like, a lot of people showed up, man. I think when this video comes out, you guys gonna see like a whole new version of me. Like, if you never heard of me or never saw me and you see this video, you would think I was already like a huge star.
Yeah?
Yeah, like seriously, this video is amazing, and when it drops, I think it's gonna help me out a lot.
So let me ask: is Rob in the video?
Yeah, I guess.
And your kids in? Was your kid in it too?
Yeah, his kid in there. He's wearing a Kai Woods hat because he's a Kai Woods fan.
And then next question.
Hey man, the Panthers are wearing the hats.
You guys know.
Was the Funky Panther in the music video?
Yeah.
They were not.
They were not.
No, we are those people.
See, he said, I like to knit with my grandmother, and I like to lie. All right?
You do like to lie.
No, but yeah, no, they weren't in the video.
I'm
They
aware.
should have been in the video.
Next time.
Next time.
I'd be down for that.
So when's that video dropping? Like, when do we get to see it?
It's coming out. It's coming out soon. Probably by the end of this month.
Okay.
Yeah, by the end of this month.
Very
You
cool.
know, the month just started.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
That's
It's April. I mean,
was that a fun fact?
What is it?
fun fact? It's August 2nd today.
You sure it's not April?
It's not April.
Okay, good.
I'm in a time loop.
I don't even know what's happening on this
don't either.
episode.
I don't.
Like, I kind of want to apologize because
No,
this is not
no.
usually how it goes.
Okay.
But
It
at the
goes
same
like-
time,
it's 100% like
I don't
this.
care.
I could go
because
for a ramen and a sandwich.
we're all having a good time.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm having a blast.
All right, so I want to know. You kind of talked about some of the influences early on. Whenever you were in middle school, high school, you name dropped, like Fall Out Boy and stuff like that. So into like the pop punk stuff back then. So whenever you started to get into hip hop, because you didn't fit that genre according to other people, right?
Yeah.
What was your influences on the hip hop side?
I still stuck to conscious music, so I say like J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar, Jay-Z, Nas. Everybody loved Lil Wayne around 2010, 11, all those years. That's what was the most of the artists I would listen to. I was never really like go search for music myself. It was always what was hitting, what was poppy, and what was going on in the time. So yeah, I think J. Cole was my number one. So he's the number one person I wanted to sound like, but I couldn't rap like him.
Yeah.
So it was crazy. When I started making music, really started finding like auto-tune or something to help my voice a little bit. I started doing like Juice WRLD music before he was out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so when he came out, his beats were different, and it was like better because I was doing it over the rap beats. So when he came out with his type of beats, I was like, oh my God, that's what I should have been doing. And I fell in love with Juice WRLD music, and then that's what I started going after a while. So yeah, that's how.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace, Juice WRLD, amazing. But yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
So you've had a couple of evolutions in your music then, yeah?
Yeah. Start off rapping, then I went into like melodic, and then I hit this lane.
Nice.
So.
And then you've also been in features like with some pretty big artists as well, right?
Yeah. I was on Cap G album. We got a song called Goes. I worked with Luke Charles before.
Yeah.
So, I worked with a couple people. I got a song with GT Garza. He's like an artist from Houston.
Okay.
He's like a big artist. Yeah, I got a couple people.
Nice. That's awesome. Yeah, I like Cap G. I'd never heard about Cap G until he had that song with Lou.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to check this guy out. And so I'm a fan. And then, recently I listened to the one where you're on it, and that's a great song. It's a really good song. You're the verse, right?
I'm the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The chorus. Yeah.
I'm the chorus. Yeah. How that song was like made a year and a half before he dropped it.
Really?
Yeah. So when I first came out here, and I was working with my manager, Accomplice. He's the one that introduced me to Cap G. So Cap G was like, send me some beats, and he was like, man, come up with something. We went in the studio. There were 3 hours saying one line the whole time because he didn't think it was good enough. But
yeah,
I'm saying like how serious he takes his music and whatnot at that level.
Right.
It makes you like think about how harder you have to go.
Yeah, for sure.
For
that makes sense.
Yeah.
So how did that come about then?
Actually, all right. You remember when I told you I never performed until I came out here? So I took a chance. When I moved out here, I had a DJ from Chicago that came and visit 3 months after I was out here.
Mm-hmm.
So he asked me to come out to this club where he was DJing at, and then he met this other DJ, and I hung out with him like 4 or 5 months without him knowing I did music. So when we went, it was a Halloween night. My DJ came back from Chicago, and we're driving from Tyler, Texas, from doing this big show.
Jesus.
Right? And at 12 a.m., my album came out. But I was already, you remember I told you I was done doing music?
Right.
I was like, yeah, my music came out, but I'm done. Y'all want to hear some of it? He was like, dude, you dope as fuck, bro. Like, bro, why you don't do it? I'm like, I'm like, and then after that, he introduced me to this guy named Accomplice, and then Accomplice blew me off at first.
Yeah.
So I had to come up with a plan. I asked them, can I perform at Venti in Deep Ellum? I paid them like $250 for me to perform in front of 11 people. And the only reason I performed is so I could talk to those people that could get me to those other people.
Yeah.
And it worked out.
Good for
So,
you, man.
like, I just took a leap of faith. Any artist out there that scared to spend money or think it's not worth it, it's definitely worth it to take a chance and try to get it right in front of
So
people.
that was your first show.
First show ever was in front of him, Accomplice. And he told me, he was like, bro, you sucked. He was like, but I like your music and I see the fire in you.
Yeah.
So I started doing more shows and I started getting better.
Dude, what's the point of like not even putting your neck out if you're not willing to do that?
But yeah, you know, it's nerve wracking, man, because it's like you don't want to be denied. Like me, I was always like, you know, let down. People always told me, oh, just do something else, do something, because I never really took it fully serious, I guess. Now people see me going out and doing it, so they respect it more.
Yeah.
But at first, people put you down and you self-doubt. It's hard for anybody to step out in front of a crowd.
Do you think a rejection like that? I mean, did that affect
Oh
you?
yeah,
Like,
definitely
wholeheartedly?
rejection. Like moving a lot and never having a real like friend group or like, you know, having close friends to like really rock with you.
Yeah.
It's hard to get random people to come listen to a stranger music. So
Random people
yeah,
like this.
random people
Like this white man.
like
Listen,
this.
you let him do what he was going to say. We all knew what he was going to say, Tim.
I know.
Just let him do it.
I was baiting him.
By the way, he's not racist.
Hey,
He's not.
White ass.
If it ain't white, it ain't right. If it ain't white,
Jesus.
how nervous were you at your first show?
Oh, extremely nervous. I was like stuttering, and like I felt like I was stuttering. Like I felt like I couldn't even talk. Like my mouth was dry. But they told me, "Oh, you did good." I'm like, "No, I did a horrible job." I watched back, and I really did. I think it's just my music that I was over blasting it. That it was like, "Oh, you're pretty good," but my performance was horrible. Like from where I was then and where I am now, and I'm still trying to get better.
But at least you tried. Like that's important. Like it's hard to get up on stage in front of a lot of people, even a handful of people. It's hard. Like at one point in my life, I couldn't stand in front of 5 people, and I would have to do it because I was like managing this project, and I was standing in front of 5 people. They were nobodies. I couldn't even get a sentence out. Now, like, you know, you get on stage in front of people, it's like it's all about growth, right? Like it doesn't matter where you started, as long as you try to get better and better and better. And dude, watching you on Saturday at Ernie Day was just nuts. Like I had never got to see you before, so I don't know what you were like, but you had so much confidence and energy. Like you were exuding it off stage, and like you could definitely tell. Like I would have never been able to think that you had issues before.
Yeah, and it's crazy because like I even like my most common show was when I was in Amarillo. I performed in like front of like 2,000 some people.
Wow.
That was with Cap G. That was with Zero. What's his name? Zero. He's an artist out here.
Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, Zero. We had MC Magic. You know, they were all performing, and when I was standing up there, I didn't feel anything. It was just like I couldn't believe I was there in the moment, and I just wanted to take advantage of it. So I think I was so prepared for that moment that I wasn't nervous. But when it's smaller shows, it's not that I don't take it as serious. It's just like I hope this crowd, because it's more intimate,
Right.
it's harder.
I get that.
When it's more intimate, it's harder. But when it's a bigger crowd, you have a way better chance of grabbing people's attention.
Yeah.
I think the first show I ever performed in, before I did it, like I smoked probably a full pack of cigarettes. I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Just like chain smoking before we even went on, and we were like the second band that was going up.
Oh man.
And to this day, like I very few things that will live in my head that I'll look back on and like keep me up at night. And that's one of those things because I look back at like how that performance went, and again, it was our first show as a band.
Dude, performing at that parking lot
and
in
we
Denny's
sucked
had to be
so
like
bad.
very heavy.
Dude, it was deep, man. It was Deep Ellum, and it was
IHOP, you son of a bitch.
It was at the Curtain Club, man. It was at the Curtain Club. R.I.P. Curtain Club. But it's a nerve wracking thing, and like that place isn't that big, and there was probably I think we had like maybe at that show like 30 people that saw us, and then the headlining band they had about 100 people that showed up. But still, it was one of those things. Like I remember just like that being nervous, wanting to throw up.
Yeah.
And then afterwards, just like being pissed off at everything, and that still will pop into my head to this day. And that's been like 20 years ago.
Wow.
Gotta let that one go, man.
No, I mean I should, but it's still
Got to.
it's one of those things that just pops in every once in a while. And you're just like, man, I really fucking sucked at that one.
So
but
Kai, have you seen that video of like Travis Scott performing at that little venue and there was like 20 people there?
Oh, in his documentary?
Yeah.
I watched his whole documentary.
I
yeah.
mean,
It's like that's how it happens, though. You know, one day could change your whole life.
Absolutely.
People think it happens overnight, but it never does.
You
This is
gotta
like 12 years.
get
plus.
those rejections. You got to get the failure. You're gonna have to like rebuild, and like it's not just like you said. It's not overnight.
Yeah.
You know?
But you have to take it serious. You could do it for 20 years, but if you don't put your all into it, you're still not doing it. So
I like that.
So obviously you just have the EP that came out, and so everyone needs to go check out KYRAN by Kai Woods. What's next? Like, what can people look forward to in the future?
Actually, you know the video. I have a tour coming up in September.
Okay.
I'm be going to Colorado, New Mexico, Washington. I'm gonna be all around Texas for a while, like Amarillo, Lubbock, and I'm doing a couple of those cities too. So I had the list up soon. Like I don't really know all this. I think it's almost like 12 cities, but
Nice.
So.
You ever been to Colorado?
Yeah, I performed out there in Denver before. I performed with Cap G a couple times when he goes and do his shows.
Yeah.
I open up like be his like headline, like not his headline. I'll be his opener for him. So yeah,
It's a very mentally safe place to be at,
yeah,
Colorado, because of all the beauty in the mountains and the.
yeah. It's nice out there.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
You know, when we go out there, we really don't really get to see sightseeing because it's like in and out really. So, but it is beautiful when I was out there. I'm like, it feels good too, especially during winter. It feels good. I had this big ass jacket on, man, and it reminded me of Chicago, and I love the feeling that I had when I was out there. I'm not gonna lie, because it'd be hot as hell out here in Texas.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's still 100 degrees outside.
God, man,
But like
yeah.
Chicago winter versus like Denver winter is different because
Yeah,
Denver winter's. I mean, it's dry. It really
Yeah,
is.
it's dry. It's
Chicago's
not-
that is still
It's
wet.
that- it's that
like
wet,
Like, yeah, wet.
Yeah.
You can't walk because the wind killing you. Yeah, it's dope though. I miss Chicago.
What do you miss
What do you
about
miss
Chicago?
Man, I miss the food. You guys ever heard of Portillo's?
Oh, they
Yeah,
got one
they got
opening
one
up
in the
over here.
Colony.
They're
I
opening a
know.
second one here,
Yeah,
too.
they got one in, yeah, you just said the place I was about to say. Yeah, beat me to it. But Portillo's was like one of my favorite spots that I
What do you
always
get from
went
there?
to. I got the king. You know.
What's a king?
I
Tell me what
I
the
thought
king
you
is.
knew what the
I
king
haven't been to
was.
Portillo's yet.
Oh, it's an Italian beef sandwich.
Okay, the Italian beef sandwich. Yeah.
it's a
Do you
king.
dip it or no?
Yeah, I dip it.
Yeah.
I dip it. Oh, I dip it.
Jardiniere.
Jardiniere.
The Jardiniere stuff. The do you do
No.
that or just plain?
Plain.
Yeah.
You can do plain.
Okay.
Yeah.
Have you watched The Bear on Hulu?
The Bear? No, I haven't watched the Bear.
It's based in Chicago. Well, I mean, you know,
Actually, somebody told me about it, but I don't really watch TV like that.
that's good.
Yeah, I'm always on the move, so
Hey, that's
You're
perfect.
just like that's good.
So are you a Giordano's or Gino's East?
Giordano's.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Same. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We got Gino's East here, and people are like, oh, Chicago pizza. I was like, yeah, it's all right.
So I've got one of my
Giordano's
friends is from Chicago, and she said like real Chicago, whatever Chicago Nights or whatever. How would you say that? The people from Chicago. The people from
Chicagoans.
Chicago.
Okay.
They don't.
That went well.
Everybody thinks a deep dish is Chicago, but Chicago has deep dish, but Chicago people actually don't eat the deep dish. They
No,
do.
we really do.
It's
We
like
do,
they
but
like
we
a
don't.
They do
It's
like a
not
thin crust or something like that. That's like
yeah,
real
like
popular.
we get thin crust. Like it's not really as big as people make it seem around us.
Yeah.
It's just we have the best deep dish.
It's
I
one
mean,
of the
deep
things.
dish, deep throat. I mean, it's all the same, ain't it?
Listen.
Yes,
People don't come to Texas just for the brisket.
especially if it's a go-gurt.
And we don't all eat brisket every day, but like brisket is a thing. I'm just trying to move on from that. I'm trying to immediately move the fuck on from what you just did.
Hey, we got questions
We're
in the jar.
gonna do one question out of the jar for you, Kai.
Okay.
Just be some random question.
I'm about to call my
These could be
lawyer.
anything. All right. The question out of the jar
All right.
is, what is your relationship with failure, and how do you view it as a part of personal growth and success? Actually, don't answer that because you just answered that.
Yeah.
That's literally what you just
Yeah.
answered.
Jump
Try
into
something else.
That was weird. That was the first.
Yeah,
Yeah,
throw it
that
back
is-
in there.
Because I want to answer it, ask it with somebody else, but like literally, that was the whole
just-
story.
yeah.
All right. What is one thing you've always wanted to do but haven't had the opportunity or courage to pursue yet? That's a good one.
I want to jump out of a plane one day.
Oh,
I wanna
fuck that.
skydive.
Hell yeah.
I wanna
Fuck that.
skydive one day. I
Hell
really
yeah.
do. It's like I don't know. Like I was talking to this one girl, and it's kind of sad. It's kind of fucked up what I'm about to say, but check this out. I was like, if you're going through something in life and you want to realize if you really want to live, you should go skydiving.
That's not that fucked up. That actually makes sense.
Yeah.
Because I mean, you're gonna get the parachute, but like,
But yeah, but it's
you're
still
like,
you're falling
Yeah.
to the ground, and you realizing everything in life in that moment of what you want to do. or-
everything's flashing before
Yeah.
your eyes. Essentially, like I
so
could
you
just
really
fall.
Realize what you want to do. If
Yeah.
So.
Wow, nice.
Hey,
Never heard of that
what's
before.
your favorite movie?
Oh man, the other guys.
Oh fuck! I was about to watch that the other day
Yeah,
because I
never
think
saw
it's.
it or you.
I seen it.
Okay,
I've never had anybody say
Is that the one with Will Ferrell
Yeah,
and
Mark Wahlberg.
So
Mark
good.
Wahlberg, Yeah.
I'm a peacock captain. You gotta.
Well, Will Ferrell is my favorite actor, so it's like the Step Brothers, like the
Hell
other
yeah.
guy. I love.
Was it their chief or not chief? Their sergeant, whatever, doing quoting like waterfalls and all that stuff. TLC.
Yeah,
Don't go
TLC,
chasing
yeah.
waterfalls.
Yeah, that was pretty funny.
Don't go, Jason. Jason Waterfalls.
Who is Jason Waterfalls?
Jason
I don't know who
Waterfalls?
Jason. They always said, "Don't go, Jason." What's don't go? Where's he
Who's
going?
Jason? Tim, do you have any other content stuff or no? No, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
Content.
Like better stuff than just talking about you the whole time. But since we don't, let's just keep going, I guess.
No, I mean we did everything in the first 30.
Hey, what's your favorite food spot here in Fort Worth?
In Fort Worth, I like red velvet tacos. Why?
Is that like a red velvet cake mixed with a taco?
You mean velvet taco?
Or velvet taco?
Velvet taco.
Oh, okay.
Velvet
Velvet
taco.
taco. Yeah, it's like
Gotcha,
red velvet's
gotcha,
cake.
gotcha.
I got you.
Velvet tacos. That's it, red. Because velvet, red.
taco.
You know,
Nah,
it happens. It happens. Oh, fuck it. All right, let's go. Let's move on. Oh yeah, velvet taco.
Which taco? You like the?
I like the steak. I really like steak, so I
Okay.
like the steak taco. But I also get the burger. The burger.
They got a burger with
Like
them?
a burger taco?
Yeah, they got a burger with the lettuce and
It's
the
a
tomato.
It's a burger taco or is it
It's a
actual burger?
taco.
And the cheese
It
and the
has the
meat?
burger in there.
Okay.
It's amazing.
It's a taco filled with a lot of mini little burgers, just like a bunch of little burgers in a taco.
It's one burger pack.
Is it
It's
like
just
the
cut in half.
yippee-ki-yay mini sirloin burgers?
I like the tikka masala or whatever it is, the tikka
Masala.
chicken.
Their cake is pretty good too, though. The red velvet cake is pretty good.
Do they actually have a red velvet cake
Yes,
in there?
they do.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
Do they really?
Yes, they do.
Their
Yes.
elote is very delicious. They got pretty good elote.
Yeah.
There used to be a bar there.
Oh fuck, we used to go to that bar hard, man. We used to go to the roof.
It was
Gold standard.
Blaze.
yeah.
We used to get crazy over there, man.
I
We
just
used
want
to
to say I love your energy, man.
I
When
appreciate
you
that.
love something, bro, you go hard. I
you
love
got
that.
to, right? Because
Yeah.
why else do it if you? What do they say? It ain't nothing to it but to do it. You know what I say? You know?
What did 20 minutes ago you said you didn't have a passion for anything?
I don't got a passion for
You know
that. You know what manic?
He's the real liar.
You know what?
He's the real liar.
You know what manic depression is? Do you know what it
But if
is?
it's food and alcohol, dude's in.
Look, you know how I got through that show, that Ernie day? I was just pounding beers. I was just
Pounding.
drinking. I was at the end of the night whenever I was about to.
The music was that bad?
No, the music
Nah, he was
amazing.
stressed. He was stressed because we had to get on stage. is what it was.
You know, I have what's called fear boners. So,
Oh,
you know,
Stop.
it's just.
No, he turns into a sweaty mess. So I'll tell you that.
I do. I got
These two guys
hyperhidrosis.
did good though, didn't
Yeah,
they? They
yeah,
did well.
No, you actually did do
Did
good up
okay,
there.
yeah.
You said you was nervous. You didn't look nervous.
No, I mean I can hide it pretty well now.
Yeah, me too.
It doing this podcast has been interesting because when we first did the episode, we recorded 4 episodes.
Yeah.
Because we did 4 takes of it because none of them were good.
Yeah.
Mm.
And then the nervousness of releasing that first episode, and I remember loading it up, uploading it on into the computer, editing all that stuff, and then hitting OK and dropping it, and it's just like, oh, that shit went live, and it kind of hits you, and you're just like, oh my god.
So what hit you more? Them actually seeing you on video or the talking like?
The video was a little bit nervous, but man, we've been talking for so long. I feel that it was just like the video's just natural progression and it wasn't that big of a deal.
Yeah. After the first couple of times, it just goes away. Like I forget it's there at all.
I always forget to look at the camera and not at the screen.
Yeah.
Look at my legs, man. I got hairy ass legs. God damn.
I look at the chat because we got all these great people chatting in with us right now, but I don't really just watch us.
Why is my skin on my leg lighter than my arm? Look at that. God damn.
I don't know, man.
Hey, man, let's talk about goals, man. Shout out to goals. So, what do you think? What do you want to come out of like all of this? Like, there's not an end game to it, but what do you want like to achieve your goals?
I just want to be happy with my decisions that I'm making in life going forward. Like when you do something great, you never know where it's going to lead you to. It's just going to lead you to something better than doing nothing. So at the end of all this, I just want to say I lived my life the way I wanted to, and I hope it's where I want to be at the end, basically.
It's like a really good mindset
Fuck
to have.
yeah, it is. That's good.
That was very deep.
I like that a lot.
Very poetic.
It
It's
is.
like you
Thank
write
you.
poetic music.
Yeah, I do.
Man.
Yeah,
Surprising.
that's Kai.
I don't think we
Surprising?
I don't think we talked anything about that tonight, right?
No, not at all. Going back to the EP, who broke your heart?
Who broke my? Everybody. Everybody. No, who broke my heart? I don't really think she broke my heart. I think it was more me, like more how I am, how I am as a person. So nobody really broke my heart. It was always, I need to stop this. Oh, I need to stop that. Yeah.
I see.
So it was like, who I was always started fucking shit. So that's how it turns out to be.
I hear you.
So like you would say the EP is really just like a look into your personal development, like
Yeah,
where you
personal
needed
development,
where you
yeah.
needed to go in life or whatever.
Exactly. I think that's all my music really. It's like developing who I am becoming and whatnot. And I think that's going to keep going. So one day you might just see an extremely happy project because I might finally be in a place where I just feel extremely
Yeah.
amazing.
I love that. I think, a lot of people want the same music from the same artist all the time, and like
it's not going to happen with me.
And I like, and it
shouldn't.
shouldn't. Like, you shouldn't be pushing out the same thing. Like, if you're giving your yourself into your music, like you need to, right? If you're writing your own lyrics and you've got your own music and you're putting yourself into it, then it should change as you change. Like, we grow, we develop, we've got to change. And I think it's interesting that you say that, and you've changed your music a few times, and it's probably going to change a few more times. To be honest, right?
No, it is. I never predict how I feel in the moment. Whatever I feel is what I feel. So I'm gonna have to put that out.
Yeah.
So that's how I go about it.
Where can people find you on social media and everything like that? Like, where can they find your music?
Yeah, they can find my music on Spotify, Apple Music. It's everywhere. It's under Kai Woods. And if you're saying it to whatever system you have, say KY Woods. But don't call me KY Woods.
Hey Siri, play KY Woods.
But yeah, and my social medias, everything's.
Thank you, Chad.
Did it come through his?
Nope. We're just gonna play it.
Oh my God.
Nice.
All right.
See?
It works.
It works. And this is a song with Cap G, actually. Yeah, but
Hey, shout out to Lou Charles who's on the chat right now.
Lou.
Hey,
what's up, Lou? What's up, man? That's my boy.
KY Woods is crazy.
That's my boy.
All right, so Kai Woods, KY Woods on all things Spotify, Apple Music, all that jazz.
Yeah.
And then social media?
Social media is ITZKYWOODS.
Okay, what's up with everyone's It's this name?
Because I couldn't just pick KY Woods.
It's Javier, it's Gorilla Rob, it's Kai Woods, it's Ernie.
Because it's cool. That's why.
Well
Ladies
done.
and gentlemen, that's a great way to end tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, man, thank you so much, Kai, for coming on
appreciate
tonight.
you guys.
It was such a great time having you on. And the first half hour, man, go back and listen to it. If you're listening to this on your streaming platforms, I'm going to turn it down a little. I'm not sure how it's going to sound whenever or if I'm going to get sued or something.
Yeah, I'm going to sue you.
But find them on all streaming platforms. And again, man, thank you so much. Shout out real quick to my girlfriend, Tammy. She just got a loan to buy her salon, so shout out to
Hey,
her.
congratulations.
Love you so much.
That's legit.
And, shout out
Awesome.
to all the work you put in.
Hell yeah.
Good stuff coming at you. Dream House over on Magnolia. But again, man, find him,
Guy.
Kai Woods, on all streaming platforms.
This has been so much fun.
I can't tell you the last time we had this.
We haven't laughed like this in a while.
It's been a fucking
it's pretty
blast.
dope.
Man.
It's
been good
We're
time.
gonna have you back, and man, we're gonna have Rob on soon too, man. And again, shout out to you and everything you've been doing and everything you will do. And if you're here, in the
I
future,
appreciate it, man. I really do. Thank you, guys.
You can follow us on all things social media at the Funky Panther. If you don't already do so, make sure you go subscribe to our YouTube channel. That's where you can catch our first 30. It was great. We were talking about some good stuff. But thanks again, Kai. You've been fucking awesome. Stay good, everybody. I'm Chad.
I'm Javier,
And I'm Tim.
and we are the Funky Panther.